Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 2 of the Image Comics Transformers series. Now as you know, Image Comics are now pretty much have the license of Transformers and G.I. Joe, and we're going to see a different take on the Transformers. So, like I said, I picked up issue 2 yesterday. I couldn't really do the review due to being stuck in traffic and being extremely tired, so I managed to sit down to read and go through it, so let's get on the story. It starts off with Optimus looking around saying, "The world, what beauty! It's unbelievable." And of course, we see how because of Optimus's carelessness, he accidentally killed a deer and saying, "Oh no, I'm so sorry." And of course, you can tell Spike tries to tell Optimus that it wasn't his fault and that he saw the whole thing and couldn't have known. But Optimus knows that this world is a bit more fragile than Cybertron, and we do kind of see how, Spike has to point out why he's got the nickname Spike, why there's other things on Earth like mums and dads, and how things are a lot different from Cybertron. And we see how Optimus tells him the story of Cybertron, and how, war ensued. We see how the Decepticons had been taking down a number of Autobots, one of which was Speech Coma, and we kind of see how, Spike says, "The red and grey one? The plane? Starscream is one of the many I've been fighting for centuries, among others." And of course, they sent out the Ark to look for other worlds and scout for anything else. But we see how, Megatron and his forces invaded the Ark, but of course, crash landed on Earth. But we even Spike points out that, Bumblebee's dead, and Optimus knows as well. And given the fact that Optimus and Bumblebee had a father and son relationship, this is Optimus feeling responsible. So of course, we see how one of the other Autobots, Cliff Chomper, has come back online. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually think Cliff Chomper can be a bit more interesting if they don't kill him off every single time. I think Bumblebee's been a bit overused with the whole voice box thing, and it would be interesting to kind of see Cliff Chomper be what he's supposed to be. A bit of a tough guy, a bit of a kind of brawler. And I kind of think Transformers have a habit of killing him off every single time. So of course, we see how, Cliff Chomper isn't used to things on Earth just yet. And we see him saying, "We're not there yet, my man." And we do kind of see how, Carly has a go at him and calls him out for being kind of prejudiced and that, but decides to still be friends. So of course, we see how, despite what resources they have been trying to rebuild whatever Autobots they could, and so far Cliff Chomper's the third one. So in other words, first a red Bumblebee, a kind of ambulance, and a fire truck. But we kind of see how, even Carly and the others have been trying to kind of do what they can, and we see how Optimus says, "What if we pull what is left in you and Cliff Chomper's bodies? Maybe one of us could be activated for an hour, but any more and neither would be able to function." And we see how Optimus willingly wants to use the Matrix of Leadership despite Ratchet's protest. And of course, we see how, at the power plant, we see how Sparkplug points out what happened to Davy in the power plant, and we see how Skywarp and the other Decepticons have shown up thanks to Starscream. And everyone shows up making mayhem, and Starscream saying, "We don't need more toys! Soundwave, what is this?" So of course, we kind of see how, everyone is kind of wondering what these things are. And we kind of see how, in a sort of fighter jet, a guy called Frosty and his co-pilot are sent to take down whatever threat there is. So Starscream goes in to take it down. And as soon as basically the fighter jet goes for Starscream, we kind of see how, yeah, it comes back again, transforms, and Starscream saying, "This is fun!" And of course, they try to escape, and Starscream ends up killing Frosty, and we see how one of the pilots say, "No!" And of course, activates his special fighter jet, and if you've ever read G.I. Joe, then you know who the guy is. Duke, the leader of G.I. Joe, and fighting against Tyranny against Cobra. So of course, we kind of see how Sparkplug tries to get away, and yeah, everything goes all chaos in that. And we see how, yeah, Optimus and the others see that something's going on with the power plant, and Optimus saying, "Dad? He works there. Something must have happened." Not something. Decepticons. And we see how, yeah, Optimus wants Carly and Spike to stay behind, but we kind of see how, yeah, Spike points out that he's his dad and he can't lose him. And even Optimus is reminded of Bumblebee, so decides to kind of bring Spike along. So Carly wants to go back to her family, and of course, we see how one of Soundwave's cassette bots, Laserbeak, basically follows her trail. We see how, yeah, Sparkplug goes back into a house and gets his kind of gear ready. And as soon as Carly gets in, it turns out from Sparkplug that, yeah, Sparkplug's co-worker Davey was actually Carly's father. And you know where this is gonna go. It's gonna have the best friend character feeling betrayed and hurt, having prejudice against something due to a mishap. And yeah, this is literally the story. So I think issue 2 is definitely trying to be a lot like Transformers Prime. And honestly, I don't really mind the idea that they kill Bumblebee off, because I think Bumblebee has been overdone loads of times. And I'm kind of glad they're giving Cliff Chomper a break from being killed, blown up, stabbed, and so on. It's like Fred from Scooby-Doo. If you kind of make a character more like a joke character, or butcher their character, make sure to do them right, and don't damage what made them work. So I think this issue definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.